Hello guys, Gouldy here, and today I'm bringing you a different video to what I'd normally upload, and this video is going to be a review of the BenQ XL2746S monitor, which was kindly sent to me to show you guys by BenQ themselves along with a new mouse and mousepad, so massive thanks to them for that. The mouse they sent me is the EC2B, and the mousepad is the GTFX, and the link to both of those will be in the description, as well as a link to help choose the best ZOWIE mouse for you. So before we get into the main part of this review, I'll quickly go over the main features of the monitor and its specs. So yeah, it's a 27-inch 1080p 240Hz monitor, which is perfect for FPS games, especially CSGO. Obviously, you guys will know most pro players use 240Hz monitors, and as you can see right here, a pretty big number of them also use BenQ XL monitors as well. And yeah guys, I can tell you from myself that after using BenQ monitors the whole time I've played CSGO, and originally going from a 60Hz to a 144Hz monitor, the jump in performance is absolutely crazy, and yeah, it just gives you so much more of an advantage from 60Hz. And yeah, pretty much the jump from 144Hz to 240Hz is just that again, but on a bigger scale. Just in case you don't know what the hertz of the monitor actually does, it's basically the amount of frames that you can see in a second. So if your monitor is 60Hz, you can see 60 frames in that second. If your monitor is 144Hz, you can obviously see 144. And then for 240Hz, obviously you see 240 frames. This monitor also comes with probably the best stand I've seen on any monitor before. It's height adjustable and also swivels, and yeah, the amount of positions this can be put in to meet your setup is actually ridiculous. And just in case you're going to go to a LAN event or something, the monitor also comes with shields for the side of the monitor as well. And yeah, like I said, the stand is definitely the best that I've seen on any monitor before. It also comes with this thing right here, which is an S switch, which makes saving and switching between different modes and settings on your monitor easier than ever before. So as an example, if you play like 3 different games or something, you can save different settings or modes for each of those different games and quickly switch them with the S switch. As well as the usual brightness and color vibrance settings, it also has a black equalizer mode, which I'll show you in just a second. And then the main feature of this monitor, which makes it perfect for CSGO, is the Dyac feature, which again I will show you in just a second.
Oh, so nice.
So right here is an example of the black equalizer mode on the monitor, and obviously the footage is not going to look the best because obviously recording a monitor with a camera is never going to look good, especially compared to actually using the monitor itself. But yeah, as you'll see in this demonstration right here, the black equalizer mode makes it a lot easier to pick out enemies in situations where it's quite dark or there's like quite a lot going on with an area with a lot of shadows. Like in this example here, you can see there's blood splatters on the wall, there's dead bodies, and then there's an actual CT as well, and it makes it not only a lot easier to see in those dark situations, but it also makes it easier to pick up the differences between, like I said, like a blood splatter on the wall or an actual enemy. Now we're going to move into talking about the best feature of the monitor, which is the Dyac feature, and I'm going to be showing some examples in the background while I'm talking about it as well. So the reason this is the best feature of this monitor for CSGO, and why I'd say this is 100% the best monitor for CSGO, is it actually helps to improve your recoil control, which, as all of you watching will know, recoil is one of the main game mechanics in CSGO itself. And the way this is done is the Dayak mode basically reduces the motion blur on your screen, and yeah, obviously because of this, the less shaking and like motion blur you've got going on, the easier it is for you to control your recoil. Now there's going to be a few in-game examples of this with Dayak on and Dayak off, and hopefully you can tell the difference. It's not the easiest to show while recording a monitor with a camera, but there's also another test I'll do soon to show you the difference it makes as well.
Good job.
So originally I recorded a load of different examples of the Dayak mode and did like before and after examples, but I figured the best way to actually show you would be doing it all in one clip so you can actually kind of see the differences yourself with the camera set up in the same way, like all my game settings the same, everything like that. So yeah, that's exactly what I did. What you saw just there was me spraying with the Dayak mode on, aka in premium mode, and what you're about to see is me spraying with it off. Now, like I said, it's not the best way to record the difference right here, but I'm going to slow down 2 clips of me actually spraying as well, one with Dayak on and one with Dayak off. And yeah, you should be able to tell the differences between the 2 examples with like the shaking of the screen and the motion blur around like the AK and the crosshair. So right here is the other test to show off to you how Dyac works, and this probably looks a bit confusing to you, but what this is basically a motion blur test website. So what I'm doing in these examples is, with my phone, I'm taking pictures while actually following the movement of the moving images on screen, and I do this once with the Dayak mode on and once with the Dayak mode off, and yeah, you can see me doing that in the footage. And yeah guys, here are the results of that test. So obviously you can see right now, this is with Dyac on, pretty clear picture, not much blur going on at all. And then right here is the Dyac off example. As you can see, a lot more blurred, a lot more distorted. And yes, I'm sure you can imagine with a test as simple as that, for the results to be that different, the fact that Dayak mode is going to have the same result in CSGO is absolutely crazy. And yeah, it's obviously going to give you a huge advantage while using it. And yeah guys, with all that being said, that is going to be my review for the BenQ XL2746S monitor. 100% in my opinion has got to be the best monitor out for CSGO right now, and I'm sure with all of the features it has to offer, most of you guys will agree. Once again, massive thanks to BenQ for actually sending me this monitor. The link to purchase it, as well as all the relevant links for any information about it, will be in the description. Like I said, there'll also be links in the description to both the mouse and mousepad they sent me as well. And apart from that guys, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.